think of the most bougiest states, which place comes to mind? I can't lie. When I think of the most bougiest state, I do think New York City. Like, New York City is just known for like Fifth Avenue, Rockefeller Center, um, models, Fashion Week, luxury condos, skyrise, apartments, coffee. Some of the most bougiest luxuries that we try to, people that don't live in New York or people in the South, I'd say, try to incorporate in our lives to have that luxurious feeling, like, stems from New York. I feel like in my head, I feel like that's true. Okay, I've been to New York a couple times, and actually, it's one of my favorite places to travel to. For that exact reason, like I think a lot of things play into that most bougie title. The people there are confident. I guess we would start with the people because the people make the place, right? So the people, they always tell you that they're from New York. They have pride in being from New York. Like, no place is better than New York. So a New York person, I'm gonna say there is a lot of grit. There's a lot of hustle and bustle. There's a lot of struggle. There's a lot of poverty. But that doesn't take away from the bouginess that outweighs it. And a lot of parts of struggle there's beauty in. Usually they intersect. I remember going to New York. Times Square, was very like glitz and glam. Um, Big buildings, the the screens on the buildings, like it's very very elaborate. You may look and then you see a homeless person like sitting by a building, or you may see a few sitting by a building, and it's just like, even though these things are so beautiful and so like iconic, right in the mix of that, you see the struggle. They can't separate because it just comes hand in hand. There's pain and beauty, there's struggle and beauty. But yes, I can see New York being ranked the most bougie state. Now, a New Yorker probably made this, to be honest. I second this. Like, yes, you can't go to New York broke. Like, if you want to have a good time, like, it's gonna cost you. And I think expensiveness is a part of bougie because bougie translates to high class, fine dining, and a lot of celebrities, makes that title. So I get it. I mean, the Statue of Liberty is literally like, you know, I can't think of another place in America that has such a prominent figure or statue. I guess, because this is my thing. This is why I wanted to go to New York. Like, when I was a kid, maybe like 10, 12, you know, I looked at, books, TV. Like, every time someone would mention America, they'd always show the Statue of Liberty. They always show that. And I was like, oh my God, I want to see the Statue of Liberty. I feel like I'm an American, I didn't know about racism and systematic marginalized communities. I didn't know about none of that then. I was just like, I'm an American. I need to see the Statue of Liberty. How can I be an American if I never seen the Statue of Liberty? Not knowing it's people right in New York, it's never been to the Statue of Liberty, but nonetheless, I wanted to see it because I felt like that represented, um, I don't know, just America. And so yeah, little backstory. They could really, ride this title if they do something about the rats, because rats and bougie do not go together. That's the only thing I will say about this. And why are there so many rats there? No one's ever answered that. They always talk about the rats. Well, why did I guess the rats think they bougie too? But I ain't gonna shade y'all too much. I like New York. Respect New York. And that's no take.